so to find the intersection points of these two functions, I would just set the two functions equal to each other. So I have 2x squared minus 3x plus 4 for my f of x function, and x squared plus 5x minus 3 for my g of x function, and I'm just going to set them equal to each other. Now remember, when you have a quadratic, and by quadratic I mean something that has an x squared term in it, I'm going to have to set it equal to 0. So to do that, I'm going to subtract x squared, subtract 5x, and add 3, because then this right side will equal 0. I have to do that to both sides. And so when I do that, 2x squared minus x squared gives me 1x squared. Negative 3x minus 5x gives me negative 8x. And 4 and 3 is 7. Now I notice that I need to get a product of 7 and a sum of negative 8, so I would use factoring. Some of you might use quadratic formula. Either way, I'm going to use factoring because it's pretty easy to factor these this quadratic. X minus 7 times x minus 1 gives me the product I need of positive 7 and the sum I need of negative 8. And that still equals 0, so one of those factors has to be 0. In other words, x minus 7 is 0, or x minus 1 is 0. So then I just solve for x to get x is 7 and x is 1. So now I have the x value of the points of intersection. There's going to be 2 points of intersection. One of them has an x value of 7. One of them has an x value of 1. So to find out what the y value is, I go back to the original either of the original equations. Remember, they're points of intersection, so you can use either one. I'm going to use the f of x function for when x is 7 and the g of x function for when x is 1, but it totally doesn't matter. You get the same answer either way because that's where the two graphs intersect. And then I just plugged in my x value and solved for y. So you see, when I plugged in 1 over here, I got 3 for y, so the point is 1, 3. When I plugged in 7 over here, I got 81 for y, so the point would be 781. Those are my 2 points of intersection. So when I graph this, I should see that at these points, 781 and 1, 3, my functions will intersect each other.